Good morning and welcome back to the vlog. Today we're up bright and early since we're heading on a 5-day short getaway trip to 2 destinations. And today we're headed to the first destination, Takayama. Takayama is a beautiful mountain town known for its local streets, old traditional houses, and of course for its local flavors such as hira beef. After around a 2-hour train ride, we finally arrived here in Takayama. Currently headed to Sanmajisuchi, which is the old market of Takayama. So let's see what we can find there. So what we have here is our breakfast. We got the hira beef, sushi, and something else I forgot the name of. Itadakimasu. Cheers. It's honestly so good. The meat literally melts in your mouth and it was very flavorful. I think they added some salt. They have this, I think, soy sauce kind of glaze, but it really makes it taste so good. Okay, next up we have this. It's like a gunkan, also with beef. It has a little egg on top, a little egg yolk. Cheers. This was also a really good bite. The egg yolk adds a nice creamy texture to the dish, and it's filled with heated beef, so it tastes good. The last bite. Cheers. We are currently in this store which sells some crazy wall decoration. Some go for really high prices, and I especially like the owls that they have here. And behind me is this very cool garden out in the open. Interesting place, Takayama. Now this other store where they have beef curry. I think I'm getting it. Looks pretty good. Maybe I'll get it, maybe not. We have now arrived at the following food spot. It's a soba restaurant. It's in the main street here at Takayama. And I just got a basic soba. I just want to taste how it is, so I can still keep some space for some other food. Itadakimasu. What I love about soba is how simple of a meal it is. So how you eat soba is you get some of your noodles and then you dip it in this dashi like broth. Maybe it is dashi, I don't know. So you dip it in here and then all you do is just slurp it, and that's it. Next up, we got a matcha latte. First matcha in Japan, but probably not the last. Well, you guys shouldn't be surprised because we're back at it again, and we got more beef sushi. This time we got what's it called? It's a mix between sirloin and lean beef. I forgot which is which, but let's just try it out. Itadakimasu. It's also made out of hira beef. This one is really good as well. The beef is very fatty compared to the other one, and they put more vinegar in the rice, so it's a bit more acidic. And they also added some wasabi, which adds that extra kick. Oh no, I'd say that was pretty good. I prefer the first one compared to this one. Had a little bit more flavor. This was a bit more raw, probably why. And on to the next food spot. Hello, I'm back. Food tours are over. Let's do some touristy things, and that's why I'm currently at Takayama Jinja. This used to be a government office back in the Edo period. Let's check it out. Takayama Jinja was a branch office of the Edo Bakufu government from 1692 to 1868. It is designated as a National Historic Site and is the only existing building of its kind in Japan. The warrior government actually wielded supreme power over the nation during the Edo era 1603 till 1868 for 15 generations of the Tokugawa shogun for 265 years in ancient Edo, today's Tokyo. The Bakufu directly ruled about 60 domains in various important areas of Japan, known as Tenryo afterwards, while about 250 feudal lords, called daimyo, ruled their own domains. This site focuses on the period when Hida province, today's Takayama region, became Tenryo for 176 years. 25 generations of head official called daikan, promoted to gundai afterwards, were sent from Edo to perform administrative business such as tax collection, finance, police action, and judgment, and force management. In 1867, the Bakufu lost its political power and returned it to the Emperor Meiji. Since this area was administered by the Takayama Prefectural Government Office and several provincial and prefectural government offices until 1969, the precious historical heritage has well been preserved. An ongoing effort is made to preserve Takayama Jinja now and for future generations. I honestly really like this place. I really appreciate how they preserved all of the interior of the building. It still has all the original tatami mats and especially the beautiful garden. I haven't seen a lot of Japanese gardens, but I do know that this one looks really, really good. What honestly really surprised me is the scale of this whole building. I didn't expect it to be this big, but I guess it makes sense for a government building. When you look at it from the front, it doesn't look that big, but then when you look at it from a top view, it's huge. Like when I entered the building, I thought, okay, it's probably gonna take like 5 to 10 minutes max to walk around, but I've been walking around for like 45 minutes already and I'm still not done. I think I just found my favorite exhibition item. I don't feel it. I guess we finally made it to the end. Time to put the shoes back on. Don't look at my socks, I know. You know, all in all, I think that was a really good experience. Learned a lot of new things about this government building, and if you ever visit Takayama, I would highly recommend visiting it. It only costs like 440 yen to get in for an entrance ticket. Well, I guess that's our tourist activity done. It's back to the food tours. But first, let's try my fortune. So I pulled a fortune here. Let's see what it is. Okay, so here's the fortune, or in Japanese, omikuji. Let's open it and see what I got. Here it is. My fortune in English. Let's see. Oh, you even get this little bell thing with it. My fortune, I'm not joking, I paid 200 yen for this and it looks like it was worth. It says excellent luck. Let's go. So I got the fortune number 2, excellent luck, and it says words of advice: act immediately the moment you come up with an idea. Well, kind of did with this whole vlogging thing, and the results will definitely follow later. Let's hope it works out. It also says, in health, pay attention to your diet and exercise. Your efforts to maintain a healthy lifestyle will bring you good luck. Well, it looks like it's my lucky day today. Okay, we're back and look what I got. And I know what you're thinking, he's eating beef again, but you know what they say, right? When in Takayama, eat Hida beef. Itadakimasu. It's honestly really good. I don't know if it's the A5 Hida beef, but it was only 400 yen, which is around €2.20, so can't say no. It's currently 14:44, which means the sake tour we signed up for will start in around 50 minutes. So let's head over.
Make a halt. Okay. Push again. Yes.
This one.
待って待って。Okay. Pick up. And push again. I help you.
Thank you.
He doesn't like us.
Yeah.
Yes. The age is 130 years old. So, but the factory, the building, it looks new. It looks young. We used to brew big volume, but not high quality type of sake. But now we brew small volume, but several different types of high quality sake. Here is the inside the brewery. So, and I'll tell you the process how to make sake. So because sake made from rice, so the making sake has a lot of process. The first process is rice processing. So because outside of rice has a lot of protein or mineral or vitamin or fat, so it is good for eating, but it is not good for making good sake. There are two types of rice in Japan. So both sake rice and eating rice, they are different. More polish, more clear, more clean, more smooth drink, more elegant, more beautiful, and more expensive. The next process is washing and soaking. The washing by water pressure about 1 minute. This is the washing machine. So because this place is our main working place, we do all process at here. So the washing by water pressure only 1 minute. It's a very short time. The next process is steaming. If this one after soaking the rice, the next process steaming. So it takes about 1 hour for steaming. The next process is cooling. Usually we brew sake from October to March. So during autumn and winter, cold season. So winter season it's easy to cooling. So the cold weather make good sake. So the next process. So this process is one of the most important process for making sake, making koji. What is the koji? Koji is one of the type of rice malt to make sake. The koji is a national fungi. It's the original in Japan. The koji is a converter. Koji changes the starch to glucose. The old sake brewery has a making koji room. Of course, our brewery has a room. I'll show you the room. Please follow me again. What's ahead? Temperature control is the most important. So because this room, we can set the temperature at 35 degrees of Celsius. So like our body temperature. Making koji, it takes about 2 days for 48 hours. The master brewer, so he has to check the koji rice condition every 2 hours. Daytime and nighttime. The master brewer, he says, making koji like a caring baby. So because the ingredients of sake is super simple, so just 4 ingredients: steamed rice, koji rice, water, and yeast. Then from the next process, start fermentation process. So you can see these small tanks. So this small tanks is a starter tank. The volume is only 100 liters. It's a small tank. Then we put 4 ingredients to the tank. So steamed rice, koji rice, and yeast and water. Then after start fermenting, like bubbling. The next process is main fermentation. Then I show you our main fermentation room and tanks. Okay, follow me again. So you can see those tanks. So those tanks are our main fermentation tanks, and this is our main fermentation room. The volume is around 1,000 to 1,500 liters. So this tank we can get around 500 to 600 middle-sized bottles per tanks. Our brewery brew 25,000 middle-sized bottles per year. The main fermentation, we say 3-stage brewing. First, we move yeast starter from small tank to this main fermentation tank. Second, we put 3 ingredients: steamed rice, koji rice, and water. Not only 1 time, but also 3 times in 4 days. It takes about 30 days, almost 1 month, the period of main fermentation. The master brewer, he checks fermentation mash condition every day, watching, analyzing, and sometimes drinking. He has a hard work. He has to drink a lot. The next process is pressing. So this machine is our pressing machine. He is only 11 months baby. The pressing, it takes about 2 days. So slowly and gradually and gentle pressure. Then after press sake, so we stay about 1 week to remove the legs. Next process is a bottling. I have a question. Do you guess the next process?
Labeling.
Labeling,
Drinking.
drinking,
Boiling.
boiling. Ah, oh yes. So you are right. We have one more process. So it's a boiling. So pasteurization, heating. So around 60 to 70 is boiling water. We put bottled sake into the water. Stop fermentation. Kill bacteria. Keep the quality. The next process is thank you for waiting. Drinking. When we drink sake, we say kanpai. You say prost. We say kanpai. で、ポリッシュレーションですね。Okay, now I'm preparing the second one. Yes. Kanpai. We select tasty type is. So this sake is slightly dry. So please compare both sweet type and dry type. Which is better?
Second one.
Second one.
Pas helemaal op 5 plus 3.
I hand the third one, Takayama Junmai Daiginjo. The Junmai Daiginjo is the most highest class category sake. This sake with rice. The name is Yamada Nishiki. Yamada Nishiki. So because Yamada Nishiki. The polish ratio is on. Okay. Please try to drink. Sweet.
Don't be surprised, but I'm at another beef shop. It's called Matsuki Ushi, and I'll show you guys what I got. Oh, here it is, A5 Wagyu, cooked to perfection. Let's see how it is. Itadakimasu. It literally dissolves in my mouth. Okay, let's dip it in some sauce. It's like a soy sauce. Okay, next bite. And we're gonna dip it in some yam sauce, ponzu. I don't know. We'll see. This is more of a tangy sauce. Now let's try the last sauce, which I think is garlic. Garlicky sauce. Dip it in there. And of course, don't forget to eat the veggies. I also got this. I have no idea what it is. I think it's like tofu. It's tofu. It's so good. They also charred a bit, so you get a little bitter taste from the char. And look at this piece. It's literally glistening from the fat. Okay, that's not it. I thought, while we're here, why not order this heated beef as well? But this time it's topped with my favorite sea urchin. Look at this. It's so majestic. Okay, I'm gonna one bite this. Itadakimasu. I'm speechless. This is honestly such a good combination, and it's the best bite I've had today. The saltiness of the sea urchin, that creamy texture, really adds to the beef. It's literally a flavor explosion in your mouth. Honestly, I don't want to eat this because I'll be sad, but two of the best tasting things also taste even great together. Itadakimasu. That was honestly such a great meal. The beef was okay. I paid 4,200 yen for it. However, the beef nigiri with the sea urchin topping, that was like the best bite I had today. If I knew that from the start, I wouldn't have gotten the beef. I would have just ordered 7 of the nigiris myself. Konnichiwa. Come in. Welcome to my room in Ryokan. It has everything you need. It has a bed. It has a mirror, a clothing rack, It even has an airco. And last but not least, there's also a little sitting area. Or you can just sit. Oh, and there's also a flat screen TV and a fridge, but who cares about that? Good morning. We're up early again today since we're heading to the Miyagawa morning market to see if we can score some breakfast. I also forgot to film an outro yesterday night since I was so tired from all the eating and just walking around. So I fell asleep immediately, but I had a good night's sleep. Anyways, I'll catch you guys when we're at the market. Okay, so we secured the goods. I got a hita-gyu, so hita meat bun. Let's see how it is. It looks so good. Oh. It's filled with beef. The bun is very soft. The texture is like super chewy, and the beef is very flavorful. So highly recommend. Of course, we had to get some beef sushi. I got 3 pieces this time. I forgot the flavors, but it's beef sushi. Who cares? Okay, let's go. Itadakimasu. So good. I think the second one was like ponzu jelly. What's so good about this, they stirred it a bit, so the outside is a bit more cooked, but the inside is still raw, and it really brings out the beef flavor. Okay, last bite. The breakfast of champions. And of course, we also had to get dessert, so I got some, it's called taiyaki. I think it's these small fishes. Normally they're bigger, but this was a small one. It's filled with red bean paste, custard, and I forgot the other one, but let's eat. Itadakimasu. This was a red bean paste one. I'm not a big fan of red bean paste, but it's okay. Let's see which this one is. Okay, another one, the last one. This is custard. I really like it. Welcome to Hironosato Village. For those wondering where we currently are, we're at Hida no Sato, or in English, Hida Folk Village, which is an open-air museum started in 1971 with the purpose of preserving traditional vernacular houses and lifestyle, and to pass the precious cultural heritage down to the next generation. In this area, there are around 30 buildings, and none of them are original. So, well, they are original, but they didn't come from this place, because what they did is they imported the buildings to this area and created a whole town out of it. I have been to a similar area like this before called Shirakawa-go, which I think is fully original, and if you ever visit this area, I would highly recommend it. It has very similar buildings and it's on a larger scale. All in all, I would highly recommend this place if you ever visit Takayama. It's only about a 12-minute bus ride to get here, and the bus is very cheap. It's only 200 yen. Highly recommend. We got a salad, pickles, got some rice, some miso soup, radish, beef, salt, more beef, and some liver. Let's start with some beef of the beef. Wow. Oh yeah, this is looking good. I'll put some liver on it. This is Wagyu beef liver. Itadakimasu. This is so good. Oh look, it's nice and charred. Let's put some more. It literally melts in your mouth. And the beef is so flavorful. This was the more expensive cut. This is short rib, I think. It's like I'm eating pure fat. I have vegetables here, but this time for vegetables with the liver. I love liver. It's one of my favorite foods. And itself, the liver is different than from the normal beef liver I normally eat. It's way more soft. I really love this because you can cook your own food, and there's just something about cooking your own food which is really fun. Got another piece of meat. They call it radish. Not a big fan, but you know, try it out. That wasn't worth it. I think this is done. Look at this. Look at how good it is. This is just pure fat, so I gotta add some salt. It's good. This is so interesting because this liver has like a slight sweet taste. I don't know where it comes from. And one bite it. Cheers. Itadakimasu. We saved the best for last. Here, a nice piece of fat. A big ass slab. I think I really like this meat is because of the sauce. The sauce really adds a lot of flavor to it. Wow, look at this. The sauce starts to caramelize, which adds flavor. We're at the final bite, but I always save the best for last. You got some of the meat and some of the shiitake mushrooms. Let's get it. Itadakimasu. We're done. That was honestly such a great meal. It wasn't even that expensive to eat. It was cheaper than yesterday. I think I paid around 5,000 yen, which is around 20-25 euros. So very good meal. I really liked the beef liver, and I also appreciated the offcuts, which had the sauce. That really added a lot of flavor. And now we're headed to the next destination, the Takayama village castle ruins. It's a warm day today, so gotta stay hydrated. Those ruins better be worth it. We finally made it. And look at this view. The Japanese Alps. So here we are at the ruins of the castle. There's not much left over. I don't know yet what happened to it, but let's go explore. This is honestly such a nice change of pace from the busy city. It's so quiet out here, not a lot of tourists, and the views are really good. So I guess it was worth it in the end. We're back here at the station, heading towards our next destination,